driving in, get ready, my soul. I'm driving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in, get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul. You've got your world, I've got mine. We both have our stories in our souls and in our spines. But that doesn't mean we are rivals. You've got your hurts, your darkest night. We both have our grievances and reasons why we fight. But that doesn't mean we are rivals. What a tragic force of habit. We would rather close our eyes. But if we open them for a moment, we might be surprised by what we recognize.
Good evening. Oh, we are 6 o'clock Eastern time. So welcome to the table, Unity World Day of Prayer. And I kind of think of it as coming together at a table, like it's a virtual table, but in many ways we gather around to both be fed and to feed each other by joining together in spirit in a sacred time of powerful prayer. I'm going to have David Ross set the intention for this evening with his song, May the Light of Love. We'll get him warmed up and going here. Okay, I'm going to stop this for a moment because for some reason we're not getting sound. It says to share sound. I'll try one more time. We may be without music tonight, so okay, we're going to have fair prayer here. Silent Unity has been in continuous prayer since 1889. Since 1994, it was a school project that ministerial class put together a project to set the second Thursday of September as a special day when everyone's invited to a larger coordinated prayer effort. Last night, people at Unity Village began reading names out loud as well as at the opening service. And this will continue till midnight tonight when close to 1 million names will have been spoken in prayer. And at the same time, Unity centers around the world have different kinds of prayer activities, much as we're doing here in Lansing. This year, just about all of them are virtual. There's meditations and there's group and individual prayer. Whenever we join together in prayer, I like to remember the words of the Apostle Paul, who said, "It's not I, but the Christ within who does the work." Because I think this idea kind of raises us above our human limitations and centers us into those infinite possibilities of spirit. I plan to enter into a prayer mode with Karen Drucker's morning prayer, so we'll see if there's any sound with that one. Getting absolutely no sound. I have no idea why.
And there's a little Sharon, there's a little mute button down there. I can see it when you bring your screen up.
It's a microphone, or it's a speaker with a slash through it. I can see it too.
Huh, okay.
Slash through
Hit
it
it again and take your mouse and go to it, and I think you'll have sound.
Okay, it may be because I have this YouTube up from Daniel. That might be overriding it. So okay, so let's see. So my mute is not on here.
Right down there.
Oh,
See that button? Hit that.
well, who hit that? Okay.
That would work on the other one too.
I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free as I continue walking in this mystery. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know that what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am kinder every moment, every day, and I'm more loving every moment, every day. I will surrender every moment, every day.
What?
So in a quiet time of meditation, we have the opportunity to relax and open our minds and our hearts to this great awareness of God, God within. As we pause and listen to the still, small voice of Spirit, we experience peace in the assurance that our lives are unfolding in wonderful ways. Prayer is such a powerful activity, a time in which we consciously co-create. When we focus the consciousness of a group of people into a single arrow, the impact is especially immeasurable. In our human experience, there are many things that may cause us fear. So it's appropriate that this year of all years, that our affirmation is standing in truth, we move from fear to faith. I'm going to move this box around. So let's,
Hi.
hey,
Hi.
we are just, okay. Resume slideshow. There we go. Standing in truth, I move from fear to faith. So let's affirm that together. We know it's not going to be in sync, but it does create just a consciousness of this truth. So as we affirm together, standing in truth, I move from fear to faith. Okay. Oh, no. I am technologically challenged tonight. Thank you for your patience. No. Okay. Stop share. There we go. I am not fearful of technology. I have full faith that somehow we'll do this together. This is doing things I've never had to do before.
How do you know what to say?
I'm going to light a candle safely, and if any of you have a candle at home, if you like to light it.
We're supposed to light the candle?
Yeah, you can't. Hey, Sharon's got hers. That's a safe candle. That's an excellent one. I think candles are just such a symbol that each of us, a reminder that we're the light, that this is the light that we bring collectively. Marilyn and Karen, it's so good to see your faces.
Hi. Ah. I guess that. Here, we'll get one.
Well, and if it doesn't light, that's okay. You got a light behind you there.
Karen, we don't worry about it. We're a little discombobbled.
Well, aren't we all? Just like our little breaths together.
For sure.
Oh, isn't it great that prayer doesn't have to be perfect? It's always the intention.
Join the club.
Yeah. I find I am my own best source of humor. Okay, so Karen, you okay there?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, we got all of our candles going. Nice. So I'm going to invite you to put that down. Oh, excellent. Maybe we'll hold them all up at the end, but for right now, put them in a safe place.
Let's go.
Please put them in a safe place. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable. And just allow ourselves to go into that internal prayer pose, whatever that means to us in our bodies, whatever that means to us in our thinking. That place where we can relax and just be with our breath. Just be conscious of that life within us. And as we prayerfully focus our attention on the soothing, comforting presence of God within, we set aside any cares or concerns. We are listening. We are open to spirit, to the peace of love within us. Aligning our minds and hearts as one with the mind and heart of God, we are centered in pure being. In a state of spiritual realization, we remember that we can never be broken, that we are never limited, that we are never unworthy of good. In a state of spiritual realization, to remember we can never be anything less, for we are creation of the Creator. So tonight, courageously, we stand in our true spiritual nature as we release that which we may fear and step forward boldly in faith. We acknowledge the trials of the past year, the fire which has brought us a true phoenix experience as we rise from the ashes. Brian Andreas said that the secret of fire is that we don't truly imagine all we can be till all that is left is ashes. And in the past year, in spite of moments of fear and grief, we have learned new ways to spread our wings and have lifted our sights to new heights to which we may soar, heights which we never before imagined. A world pandemic has kept us physically separated. In many ways, it's been an open invitation for us to work on being more connected emotionally and spiritually. It's also been an opportunity to strengthen our faith. If something invisible can stop the entire world, Just imagine what is the true power of our invisible prayers. Comforted in our human concerns and assured at the core of our souls, we feel the peace, the divine peaceful presence enveloping us. We become aware of the living, loving presence relaxing us, assuring us that we are being divinely cared for, resting in the peace of that presence. We give thanks for the blessings which have been given us, assuring us that we are being divinely cared for. We give thanks for the blessings we've received and of those yet to come. We are thankful for this unconditional love of Spirit. Our hearts are full of love and gratitude as we relax and listen, truly listen to the inspiration of Spirit in this sacred moment. Allow the words I speak now to be the words of your own heart. Guided by God's light, I confidently move forward to greater fulfillment in my life. God is a constant presence that is always with us as wisdom and strength. I listen now and become aware of a wisdom filling me with divine ideas, leading me in right ways. In an awareness of God's ever-present direction, we entrust our lives and all that concerns us to God's loving care. I do not need to know how. Answers will be revealed, or what the final outcome will be. I only need to listen. Listen with faith, knowing that God is with me, guiding my every step. God is my light, my guide, my sure source of direction. Confident that I am following a path to greater good, I rest in an awareness of oneness and pause for a time of prayerful reflection. I am a channel of God's healing love, perfect and whole in every way. As a spiritual being, I am blessed with unlimited health and wholeness. My heart is open to God. I relax. I become a channel of healing love. I feel powerful healing love within me now, pulsating within every tissue and organ, filling me with new energy and vitality. I listen to loving direction that guides me to make right and healthy choices for my mind and body. I hold positive thoughts of health and vitality in the faith that the spark of divinity within me is radiating as healing life, guiding light, and nurturing love.
Before we send out your supplies, please call back at 1-800-737-0045 and use the reorder prompt to access our self-service option within the next 5 days.
So now we know God has an 800 number.
With the phone ringing and the message.
With a self-service option.
A self-service, I like that, a self-service option, okay. So, with that chuckle, sometimes
Somebody press 1 now.
So our hearts are definitely open as we rest in the silence of prayer. We heard that still small voice talking to us. That will lead us in that path of health and wholeness. And we give thanks for the healing that we know is ours. As we take a moment in the silence, affirming that very truth of health and wholeness. With faith in God's unending supply, I am open to receive my good. My life is filled with divine blessings as I affirm prosperity. I give thanks for my many blessings. I am provided for at the right and perfect time and guided in ways that bring me peace, joy, and abundance. In this moment, I am aware of the infinite abundance within and around me. Take a deep breath, and I let go of any concern and listen to God within. I become aware of the goodness that fills my life, in relationships I share with others, in the unending supply I receive. All the goodness I could ever need or want comes to me through spirit, and I am grateful. God is my supply, my infinite source, my strength. I relax in an awareness of the prospering presence and trust, knowing I am open to receive the good desires of my heart. In these quiet moments, we have prayerfully listened for the inspiration of God. These have been moments that have filled us with peace, hope, and strength. And as we remain in the peaceful presence of God, we hold positive thoughts and expect answered prayer. One more time, let us join with others around the world as we affirm this year's prayer for World Day of Prayer. I'm going to try sharing it one more time.
That works.
Okay. So let us affirm together. Standing in truth,
Trust.
I move from fear to faith. Let's do it one more time. Standing in truth, I move from fear to faith. Our prayers have created a tangible space, a space of healing, a space filled with peace and love, a space filled with laughter, with infinite possibilities inherent in our divine potential. Even as we have affirmed the truth of peace, guidance, wisdom, health, and prosperity for ourselves, we now hold these truths for others, for those whose names that we wish to hold in prayer. We hold them in our hearts. And beyond those names, we hold those around the planet who are in need of prayer support today. The west coast of our country, living in flames and ash and orange skies. Iowa recovering from the floods. And all other places around the world, we know there are people in need of healing, of prosperity, of love, of connection. So as we bring all those people into this prayer space, I'm going to invite each of us to simply say out loud, and we can speak over each other just to create this. It's kind of like a vessel of consciousness of those that are dear to us that we'd like to hold in prayer. So just as you feel free to do so, just speak the names into this sacred vessel. Johanna, Curtis, Deb, go ahead and speak some names. You can speak them out loud.
Alan, Lily,
Ruth,
Rita,
Alex,
Debbie, Maxine, Jean and Kathy, Naomi,
William,
Valerie,
Joe Biden,
Unity Worldwide Ministries, Unity
Church,
Spiritual Center of Lansing,
our communities, our
The fire-
caregivers,
the firefighters in California,
our essential workers, the hospitals, our neighbors,
All of us.
parents having to be educators,
ah, yes, and our teachers that are out there on front lines, and our children.
Children having to have parents as educators.
Yes, all in peace. Wow, yeah. Yeah, there's so many of them. You just feel your heart open in appreciation for all those people we'd like to hold in prayer today. Those that are recovering from COVID. Those that are cashiers in the stores, packing meats in the plant, making deliveries. And many people. Many people around this world that are supporting us. Zoom. Hold Zoom in prayer. Safe way to connect. Any other names come to mind right now? Great thing about prayer is it's not time limited. So if you think of somebody else that you want to put in the sacred vessel, you can add it at any time.
the whole world.
Yeah. This beautiful blue marble of the universe. Just hold it. So we have aligned our minds and hearts with the mind and heart of God. We've centered ourselves in pure being. And in a state of spiritual realization, we remember that we cannot be limited, broken, or ever be unworthy. Courageously, we rise into our true spiritual nature in this moment of healing. We heal the whole of us as we accept that we are brave, we are bright, we are beautiful. Let's affirm one more time. Standing in truth, I move from fear to faith. Together, standing in truth, I move from fear to faith.
okay, I couldn't read the whole thing.
As we hold our light up. That's beautiful. You are a light, Chris. It's shining behind you.
I didn't get one.
Oh, sorry. I know you. Chris went out and picked up more candles. Even. Well, we remember. You have a beautiful halo effect behind you, Chris.
Thank you. I do have a candle, but it'll drip.
Oh, well, we don't want that. We don't want that. I have a bag for you over here.
Oh, cool.
For a closing song, Claudia Carawan, she was at our church a couple years ago, and she has a song called Fearless, and I thought that was just so fitting for this World Day of Prayer. So all things working, we will hear this.
I was born to live life fully, to let go of regret, to walk the highway of life without a safety net, to follow something even bigger than my pride. make my life a work of art. Call me fearless. I am fearless, fearless. I'm stronger than I realize, yeah. I am fearless, I'm fearless.
So I want to say to you, fearless Nan, fearless Chris, fearless Sharon, fearless Karen, fearless Marilyn, fearless Jerry. When we do Passover dinner, the last line of the script is always, next year, Jerusalem. So tonight, I would like to affirm that next year together in our sanctuary. So this completes our World Day of Prayer service. Thank you for joining me for this. So good to see everyone's faces.